What's up, everyone? Pase Baller here. We are now in this seventh game for this November 23rd, 2022 NBA Game Day. So, this is the game between Brooklyn Nets with a record of 8 wins and 10 losses, visiting Toronto Raptors with a record of 9 and 8. The game will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right, so Toronto Raptors is actually getting the spread of minus 2.5 on this matchup. And before we proceed, let's just go ahead and check on the standings and the rankings of both teams. Well, both belong to the Eastern Conference, so let's start off with Toronto Raptors. They are ranked number 8 with the record of 9 and 8, while Brooklyn Nets they are at number 10 with the record of 8 wins and 10 losses. Toronto Raptors would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, Toronto Raptors would also have the advantage as Brooklyn Nets had a game last night. And actually, Brooklyn Nets lost their game against the Philadelphia 76ers by 9 points again last night. In terms of momentum, we can just skip that part because both teams are coming off their respective losses. So maybe we can just go straight towards the availability and the health of both teams. Starting with Brooklyn Nets, I see three names down here. Warren is still out. Watanabe and Williams are actually listed as questionable for Brooklyn Nets. So again, there are three names down here. One confirmed out, two listed as questionable. Now for Toronto Raptors, I see six names down here. Achua, Otto Porter, Pascal Siakam are all confirmed out for the game, while we got Banton, Barnes, and Champagny all listed as questionable for this game. So for Toronto Raptors, three are confirmed out, three listed as questionable or game time decision. Right now, this is going to be tough because Toronto Raptors, they are at home, they are a bit fresh, but their what you call this roster ain't complete. They're not having their best player in Pascal Siakam, and just like what I said earlier, Barnes is actually in a questionable status because of his sprained ankle. So it's tough to actually side with Toronto Raptors at the moment, but at the same time, it's tough to be with Brooklyn Nets, especially this is their second game in 2 nights. And they're just so different with Kyrie Irving around. I mean, Kyrie Irving obviously is one of the best point guards there is. So talented, so skilled, but it's just totally different. Brooklyn Nets is totally different whenever he is around. I mean, I know he can provide like instantly 20 points, like 5 rebounds, maybe 6, 7 assists a game, but in terms of the probability of winning, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of less whenever he is around. It actually takes away the opportunities for others to actually take their shots. The form of the offense is totally different whenever Kyrie is there. I don't know. Maybe they still haven't figured out what would be the best approach whenever Kyrie is there and whenever he ain't. Well, they've actually figured it out. I mean, for the last 10 games, Brooklyn Nets have won six, and majority of which that was when Kyrie was not around, and because of the suspension, right? And now that when he came back, they went up against Philadelphia 76ers, a banged up 76ers, did not have Harden, did not have Maxey, did not have Embiid. Still, they lost. So it's really tough right here. I mean, Brooklyn Nets got their issues. Toronto Raptors, they have their health issues as well. Um, but I'm gonna still stick with Brooklyn Nets with a plus 2.5 on it. It's just so hard to really still be with Toronto Raptors because of their health issues. Six are actually included in the injury list, and I'm pretty sure that Kevin Durant, along with his other boys, would try to step it up and try to make up for that loss that they had last night against a depleted Philadelphia 76ers lineup. So my pick would be Brooklyn Nets plus 2.5. That will be Nets plus 2.5. Peace out, pass love, and God bless.